Welcome back to Let's Talk. I hope you've had a chance to practice in those easier situations using asking instead of telling. I promise it will become easier to do and more natural over time. I want to take a couple minutes today to consider another aspect of why asking works so much better than telling. Let's pretend that you are trying to help me change behavior that really would benefit me to change. Let's say it's my excessive drinking. Let's imagine that today you want me to wake up and realize what a problem my drinking really is. You're able to come from a wonderful place in your heart and say in a loving tone, "Honey, I think your drinking is a problem." Now, you might be absolutely correct, and part of me might even know that. But what is my mind automatically going to do in that situation? Almost always, even if you said it nicely, and especially if you didn't, my mind is going to put itself right into defensive mode. You say, "Honey, I think your drinking is a problem," and almost without thinking, I'm just going to respond with something like, "No, it's not." Can you imagine that? It's just what our brains like to do. They want to dig in and defend and say the opposite. And so similarly, if you start telling me the reasons I need to change, that again forces me to defend and say the opposite. You tell me, "You're going to get a DUI." And I respond, "No, I'm not." You say, "You're going to lose your job." And I respond, "I'm not going to lose my job." Does that make sense? You've probably seen this happen before. Here's the problem. We tend to believe ourselves quite strongly. So if I say it's not a problem, if I say I'm not going to lose my job, I believe it. I've reinforced it. I'm going to believe myself over you. So here's where we do the mental judo and try to turn it around. We help people come to their own conclusions and say their own change talk. We ask, "What do you think might happen if you keep drinking this way?" And now, I might answer with the truth. Instead of reflexively defending myself, I might say, "Well, at this rate, I might lose my job." Or, "I know my liver can't take much more of this." And since I've said it, I believe it. Do you see what a powerful difference this will make? Please give this some thought, practice it, and then comment below. Let us know how it's going, and let's talk.